Hi, I'm Michael here, and I'm in Tuscany. I'll be doing a concert tomorrow night, and a weekend workshop, and then another concert next week. And what I want to talk to you today about is gong selection. People ask me, wow, you're traveling and you're going to Europe and other places and you don't bring your gongs. What do? Well, I use what's provided. But when I have a nice selection like here, where my host Roberta has 40 or more lovely, wonderful gongs here, I go through and pick out what will work for me. So I spent the morning putting together this set of 8 gongs based on different criteria. And I want to go through it and talk about how I picked things and why I picked things and how they work together in different layers, because I think that's important. First one is this beautiful gong from India. This is my favorite. This is home base. This is very deep. It's very earthy. It has a big presence in the room. It's got that very earthy tone. So that's sort of my home base gong that I based all the other choices around. The one underneath is a very old Paiste some creation earth. It's also earthy, but in a different character. Something a little brighter, a little more modern sounding. So I picked out this 32-inch Paiste Brilliant Symphonic. It's got a brighter tone. The way it plays too is fairly stiff compared to these, which are both very loose. The metal just feels very loose and giving. Well, this is a little stiffer. It's got a darkness, but it's got this nice long right around that darkness. Very typical of that Paiste symphonic sound. And with the brilliant finish, it kind of brightens a little more. And you notice I kind of picked vertical pairs of gongs, 4 sets, but then they also work horizontal. To go with this, I picked out this lovely, lovely Vietnamese gong with a boss and a beautiful back to it, where the tones go wah, 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 wah. Much more of a pure tone on the boss. Or you can bring in some harmonics. But I like the way these pair up very well. So I have a dark set and a medium set here. Then we get over here, and this is kind of the higher end of the setup. This is a gong by Lito, a local gong maker here, not too far from where I am. And it's a beautiful sounding. It's got this, you can see this very deep reverse boss, which gives it a nice focused tone. And then over here we have two U-fit gongs, one of their tighter finished B8 gongs, and then a prototype gong of theirs. These are much more brash, and these give a different character than the others, especially like these are very smooth here. These are a little more brash. Another part of this is, above I have some various Burma bells, some U-fit Ogororo, I have a U-fit ice bell over here, and those come into play too, giving me the real high tones that blend in with all the others. So like here, so I have this whole range of tone from very, very deep end up to really gives me everything I need. So this is what I spent the morning doing, was picking out sounds, finding things that really I thought worked together and worked with sort of my vision of the music I'm going to make this week. So I'll just play a little something for you here. All right. So there is sort of a taste of how I pick out gongs when I'm traveling and have an opportunity to play. I just try to find things that resonate with me, the sounds and the feel of the gong, and then try to put them together in some sort of a set that speaks to me and I can work from. So there we go. That's what I do. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I can record tomorrow's concert. Put that up. See you then.